Hey y'all, welcome back to Super Geeked. I'm Victoria, and today I have an unveiling for you. Get it? Like an unveiling, but a bale. I'm so stupid with my dad jokes. So I have another America's Thrift Supply mystery bale. It's not a box this time, to share with you. I got their denim bale. This is a new company from America's Thrift Stores called America's Thrift Supply. It's a wholesale company where they're taking items that didn't sell in their thrift stores and they're making them into mystery boxes or micro-bales to sell to resellers. So there's going to be multiple parts to this video. Don't forget there'll be chapters in the description below so that you can skip around as you like. The first part, we're going to talk about the score so far with America's Thrift Supply, what I've gotten. If you missed my second shoe boxes that I got, I had one extremely moldy boot, white mold all over it. So I'm going to give you an update on that box. And then I'm going to break down the denim bale and how many pairs I got, what I'm listing, what I'm not, all the deets. And then at the end, I'm going to show you the denim that I am listing to resell and my overall thoughts on America's Thrift Supply. So if that sounds interesting, you're interested in finding out more about this new wholesale company and if it's good for your resale business, then let's get into it. So first I want to talk about, if you haven't been keeping score so far, my first two boxes I ordered from America's Thrift Supply were when they first launched. So what they're doing is they're taking inventory from the America's Thrift Stores that hasn't sold, they're sending it to a warehouse in Birmingham, Alabama, and then they're sorting it into mystery boxes and into micro-bales. They have all kinds. You can check out their website at americasthriftsupply.com. So my first two boxes were shoes, and I got some of the first shoe boxes. They were amazing. I've already sold a pair of Michael Kors graffiti heels and some Clark's boots. Both of those made my money back on each box and yielded me a little bit of a profit. So anything else I sell from those boxes are going to be profit. So that's thumbs up for me. The second round, I ordered two more shoe boxes because the first two were so good. I mean, obviously, well, those were a little different. Quality wasn't as great, but one major thing happened. At some point in its journey from Birmingham to me on the Mississippi Gulf Coast, we had some torrential rains and they must have gotten wet. They were dry when they got to me, so I had no indication there might be a problem. I did open the boxes and peek, did not see any mold. But when I went to do the unboxing on camera, one of the boots from this pair were completely covered in white mold. So I want to give you an update on that box. First of all, I do not think it was America's Thrift Supply's fault. You know that we all order mystery boxes from these companies, including shoes. And what company do you know of that has bagged the shoes, right? Now, my first box from America's Thrift Supply, the shoes were bagged, but I think that maybe that was just because these were the first boxes. They were trying to figure it all out, you know. But just like any other mystery box company, the shoes were just in the box, not protected. I don't blame America's Thrift Supply for that, because like I said, that's pretty standard. And I also want to note that these boots looked almost brand new. So I don't think they had tags on them, but if they were worn, they probably were only worn once or twice. So these were not some gnarly, nasty shoes, but something either in the material of these boots or something that got on them created this white mold when the moisture got to them. So I reached out to America's Thrift Supply, who I have been in contact with, and they were wonderful. They immediately got back to me. They refunded me, not just for the one box, but both boxes. They apologized for the situation and said that they were going to figure out a way to make sure this doesn't happen again. To me, that is huge. As a reseller wanting to work with these companies, this company took heed of what happened in my experience and actually made a change. So a bunch of my friends have ordered shoe boxes since my moldy pair of shoes, and guess what? They've all been bagged. So America's Thrift Supply is taking the time to bag all of their shoes before they put them in the box. And I think my friend Jessie over at Gorgeous told me hers were just like in a big trash bag, but who cares? They were protected And that's more than I can say for most of these mystery box companies. They did protect the shoes. They did learn from what happened in my case. And for that, thank you, America's Thrift Supply. I think that's wonderful, and it shows that you really want to work with us resellers to give us quality items, and I appreciate that. The next thing I wanted to say is I saw a lot of negative comments about mystery boxes in general. So what I like about America's Thrift Supply is they are taking unsold items from the stores and then shipping them to the warehouse for the wholesale side. There were a lot of comments on not just my video, but my friends' videos who did unboxing saying, oh, they're cherry picking items, or even that larger resellers are getting these boxes and they're curated. I do not think that's true. Number one, every item that I have gotten in my boxes, including the denim, have America's Thrift Store tags on them. So they've been in the stores and tagged. My first box, where the shoes were actually bagged, actually said the location they came from. So I was reading them off. If you go back and watch that video of my first shoe unboxing, I read where all the shoes came from. Some of you had to even help me with some cities in Alabama that I wasn't aware of. Also, if you think about it, if people are coming, citizens, just regular Joes off the street, are coming and donating their items to America's Thrift Store, the store is not gonna then ship everything to Birmingham to be cherry picked and then shipped back to the stores to be out on the floor. That just doesn't make sense business-wise. So I love that they're taking unsold inventory that could have ended up in a landfill, and it's not. It is ending up in these mystery bales and mystery boxes. At the end, I'm going to tell you my opinion about the boxes specifically and the micro bales. But before we do that, I did get this micro bale sent to me from America's Thrift Supply. And when you see what I got, you're going to know that they did not cherry pick items for me. The bales are 100 pounds. And these denim bales sell for $174.99 on their website. Instead of showing you every single pair of jeans, because it would have been really boring, I didn't have tons of exciting jeans that we would have all been like, whoa! And I didn't have a ton of, ugh, either. So I thought it would be best just to make a video breaking down the logistics of the bale and then show you what I'm keeping to resell. So that's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to show you a little video I made about the breakdown of the micro bale of jeans. All right, y'all, so here are the jeans. I broke down the palette. I have one large IKEA bag, that laundry basket on top, this extra large Hulken bag, and then a large thread box full. All right, so now you know what I got in my micro bale of jeans. It was hard to break down. That's a lot of jeans, y'all. So, but I did go through all of them, and I'm gonna show you now the items that I'm keeping to resell and tell you why. These first two pair are vintage Levi's. Well, technically, they're not quite vintage, Both of these pairs are from '03, so they are 1 year short from being vintage. But they are in that early 2000s. This is like a relaxed fit Levi's. It's actually called the Classic Relaxed 550 jeans. I normally would not pick these up in the thrift store, but out of the denim bale, these were one of the pairs that was in good condition, and I think I can definitely resell for at least $18 and over, which is what I was looking for. So these are relaxed fit, a boyfriend style, straight leg in a medium wash. So these will get listed. Then the other pair of Levi's I got, the 2 super low stretch. Tell me this is not Y2K. Look at that extremely low. I haven't measured it, so I can't tell you why. This is a lighter wash than the other one, and it does have a flare. So this is definitely very Y2K, which is very in right now. Again, it has the paper patch on the back. So I grabbed these to go ahead and sell. And who doesn't love a good pair of worn in vintage jeans, or almost vintage? The only super good brand I got were these Eileen Fisher, but you will see that they are Eileen Fisher Petite. They are a dark wash. These are probably an older style. They have a mid-rise and they're cropped length with a little bit of a cuff there. Here's the back of them. So because they're Eileen Fisher, I decided to go ahead and pull them out. And again, they were in decent condition. Okay, I actually was really excited about these. I've never picked up this brand to resell. It's William Rast. I know Justin Timberlake was involved in this denim brand. I see these at TJ Maxx and Marshall's. It's a dark wash. It does have the factory whiskering and fading on the front. These are super soft and stretchy, really stretchy. So, and in great condition. And these are a size 18. So 18 is a great size. So this was probably the most exciting pair that I got. Okay, these are Old Navy. They are the premium flare in an 8 long. So for my tall girls out there, it does have a mid-rise dark wash, and there's the flare if you can see it. So these were in great condition. Old Navy does sell. A lot of people know Old Navy, wear Old Navy, are comfortable with Old Navy. So they can be a decent seller. Not going to yield you a ton of money, but still will sell. I don't pick up this brand either, Banana Republic. I did when I first started reselling before I knew that there was no real value. But I like this sailor style. It's got these navy buttons with the little anchors, and they're cropped length, straight leg with patch pockets in the back. So I thought they were a cute style. So this would definitely be more my aesthetic, the sort of like vintage inspired. So I think they'll go good in my store. Then we have Calvin Klein. I, again, would not have picked this up in the thrift store if I saw it, but one of the better pairs. They are a skinny jean, dark wash. Here's the back of them. Again, I went with good condition and items I thought could sell over $18. Okay, these are some vintage Lucky Brand jeans. They are the regular length, as you can see. They are also a mid-rise. Tiny, tiny bit of puckering starting to happen there. But some people love Lucky Brand. Some people like these styles that they don't make anymore. It does have the leather patch on the back with the clover. I am not sure what year these came out, but I would guess the early 2000s. So I'm gonna list these. Okay, 2 more pair of the 10 I'm listing. This is a brand I do sell, Not Your Daughter's Jeans, but I don't pick up this tag. This is the old tag. But they do have a loyal following. They are a gray wash. They are cropped length, and they do have some bedazzle there on the butt cheeks, aka the pockets. So I figured worth a shot. Some of the better pair, like I said, from the bale. Last up is a brand I would never pick up, but I'll show you why I'm selling it. It is Coldwater Creek. I am selling it because you can see a hint of the embroidery there, but down this whole leg, it is embroidered with flowers and vines. Here's the back of them. Not a great brand. Again, this is probably an older style, but Again, some of the better jeans that were in the bale. All right, time for my final thoughts on America's Thrift Supply. The shoe boxes I think are great. I've seen a lot of unboxings of the shoe boxes, including my own, even with the snafu with the mold. Like I said, I don't think that's their fault, and I think they're taking measures and watching our videos, learning from us, and wanting to do the best for their company, which they also took a poll on their Instagram about what kind of boxes that you would like to see, and they added Lily Pulitzer boxes, Lululemon, designer jeans, which are like Miss Me and Rock Republic, those style jeans. So in saying that, I think this company is trying. Between the customer service and their PR team, I think they really want to maximize these items not going into a landfill, of course make a profit for their missions, and then also help resellers. So win-win. If they keep their prices the way they are and continue to put quality items, they're going to be very successful. The Micro-Bales, on the other hand, I'm not so sure about. So I'm not a very negative person. That's just not my style. I try to see the best in everything. I did get 10 pairs of jeans out of there, and if every one of them sold for $20, then I would make a profit on the denim bale if I had paid $174.99. Now, I did not pay for this denim bale. America's Thrift Supply sent it to me to review for you, which thank you so much to America's Thrift Supply for doing that. I did end up with a ton of stuff that I'm either going to redonate it because it was just trashed, too worn, too old a style, or would only sell for $10 and under. And then I took all the items that would sell between $10 and $18 that weren't too worn, and I'm sending them to ThredUp. And it was about even what's going to ThredUp and what is going to be redonated. So I've seen some of the dress Micro-Bales. They're okay, a little better. I think there's more potential for profit on those. Maybe you'll get lucky and the denim that they pull for your Micro-Bale will be a little bit better. You'll have more to list and you'll make more of a profit. But these are always a risk. But I think for now, because these mystery boxes are so curated, that's where I'm going to stick in purchasing from America's Thrift Supply. But I recommend that you try. You know, you may have a different outcome than me. So overall, I'm super happy. Thank you again to America's Thrift Supply for sending me this Micro-Bale to unbox for you and break down. I hope that you enjoyed it. I'm going to have another haul coming out next week. I went to the Goodwill outlet 3 hours away with my girl Alicia from Murray Life. So we will have both of our hauls coming out. You'll want to check that out. If you're not already subscribed to my channel, please consider subscribing. Hit that bell notification so you'll know when videos come out. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed the content of this video. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye, y'all.